18 consecutive.
This afternoon, they return to the POS Center Court for the first time since that 2021 triumph, as they take on an inspired team from Sweden, who once again earned a spot in the World Championship quarterfinals after their breakthrough run in Dubai 2 years ago. Thanks again for joining us here on Day 4 of the FIP World Padel Championships QATAR 2024. Stay right here for our opening ceremony coming up in just moments.
Hello everyone and welcome to the 2024 FIP World Padel Championships. We're in the Khalifa International Tennis and Squash Complex here in Qatar in the beautiful city of Doha. And you can see now the skyline, sun is shining because it's quarterfinals days.
With a record 11
the road to the final in the women's side. Spain and Sweden will be facing
3 days of thrilling
in the center court. We'll have in the same part of the bracket France and Portugal, Italy and Brazil on the right side of the screen, and Argentina facing the Netherlands. 8 teams fighting for 4 spots in the semi-finals of the most special week of the season.
QATAR 2024.
That's the schedule that we have for today. In the matchup between Spain and Sweden, we will have Claudia Fernandez and Ari Sanchez playing Amanda GIRDO and Linnea BJÖRK in the first match of the day. Then, of course, we will have Martita Ortega and Jess Castelló, ARVIDSSON Navarro to finish up, if needed, with the third match of the series between Ale Salazar, TRIAY, and SOLEYMANI, SJÖLAND. Such a nice place
Doha,
to be.
let's
the city
welcome
of
the
Doha
teams for today's
from the sky
quarterfinal.
as we welcome now the
Remarkably,
teams.
they've won the last
And this is more
five
than
World
team, this is a
Championship
dream team.
titles. This afternoon, they
The
returned to
fantastic
Doha
roster
center court for the
that
first
Spain
time
has
since
for these
lifting
World
the trophy
Championships.
here 3 years ago. Here come the defending
Bringing
and eight-time world
world-class players
champions,
and leaving a
Team
lot of them
Spain.
out of the list. And this is how good they are. The 2022 champions trying to do it again here in Doha. Jess Castelló, Paula José María, Claudia Fernández, Gemma TRIAY, Isiar Montes, their coach. They have Marta Ortega. They have Ari Sanchez. It's incredible. The amount of combinations that they're able to do in only one series is just amazing. Every single player that they have won at least one tournament in Premier Padel this season, which is very impressive. Marta Ortega doing it last week in the new Giza P2.
And they
But now
enjoyed
the
a
turn out for their
breakthrough
opponents
World
today. Sweden, they will have a
Championship
tough
run
challenge
2
today,
years
but you never
ago
know in paddle.
Dubai, where as
Here they come,
qualifiers, they
the
reached
Swedish
the
squad.
quarterfinals. This week
Entering
in
the center
Doha,
court for the first
they've
time in the
done
week.
it again. Please welcome
Amanda
Team
GIRDO,
Sweden.
SOLEYMANI, ARVIDSSON, BJÖRK, SJÖLAND, Andersson, BENGOECHEA, and Carolina Navarro, an absolute legend of the sport. The 8 players chose Mari Andersson for these World Championships. Sweden qualifying in second place, and that's why they're facing the number ones in the Spain group. For us, it's going to be time for the national anthems, both from Spain and from Sweden.
And now, please rise for the national anthem of Spain.
And please remain standing for the national anthem.
Turn now for Sweden.
Welcome once again to day 4 and the quarterfinals of the
Anything can happen.
FIP.
In the first match, we'll have Claudia Fernández and Ari Sanchez representing Spain. That's a beautiful couple to see. Usually Ari Sanchez playing with Paula José María. They are the number ones in the hit rankings. And Claudia Fernández doing it with Gemma TRIAY. They are the number 2. So usually rivals today, becoming teammates for an entire nation, supporting them from home. And you can see how some of the players have a black wristband. That's because of Valencia's strategy. We wanted to send from here, from these FIPs. Official picture, and then, of course, as usual, for the coin toss to see who.
Between 8-time world champions Spain and Team Sweden.
So girls, some rules as usual, 9-11 new balls, 2 video review per set. Pregunta? Question? Head or tails? Head or tails? On the big screen. And? So?
I receive.
You receive? Sakaraki? One partida.
Sweden winning the coin toss, choosing to receive, so it's going to be Claudia Fernandez and Ari Sanchez serving for the first time in the match. Welcome again to the 2024 FIP World Padel Championships in Doha, in Qatar, just like in 2021 in the World Championships. That meant to be in 2020, but because of the pandemic, was postponed 1 year to 2021. Back then, here in Doha, it was Spain winning both championships in 2022. Argentina winning in the men's side, and Spain doing it in the women's side. So here, Ari Sanchez and Paula and Claudia Fernandez trying to give the first point to Spain, which would be very important in order to get closer to the semifinals. We'll have the semis tomorrow and the big finals on Saturday here in the center court. This is Claudia Fernandez, winning 5 tournaments this season, 18 years of age for her. One of the big names of the season, joining TRIAY back in the Qatar Major 2024, so here. And from that moment until now, winning tournaments, making it to the semis and to the finals, challenging the number ones, a name that's gonna be for many years on top of the rankings. And I wouldn't be surprised if you make it to the number 1. And speaking of number ones, she is playing now with Ari Sanchez. Magic Ari, always on the backhand. Such a regular player, winning the 3 majors alongside Paula Jose Maria, winning the Qatar Major, the Italy Major, and a few weeks ago, the France Major. The only team that could complete the Grand Slam if they do it again in the Acapulco Major. And imagine winning the 4 Grand Slams, the 4 majors, and also the World Championships, putting your name in the history of the sport. Ari Sanchez dominating with Paula Jose Maria, but it's also very entertaining to see them play this week with other teammates. She did it with Alejandra Salazar yesterday in the matchup against Germany, now with Claudia Fernandez, also sharing the court with Marta Ortega when they were juniors. One of the biggest couples, Marta Ortega and Ari Sanchez. Good to see them play again. And that's the beauty of the FIP World Padel Championships, the combinations that we get to see between the different players. We go to the other side of the net with Amanda GIRDO. Solid player, one of the names of the future of the sport in Sweden, which is one of the countries trying to challenge Italy, France and Belgium as the second biggest country in terms of paddle in Europe. Amanda Girdo and Linnea Björk were also in the European Championships in Cagliari this season. We've seen them compete. Amanda Girdo will be playing on the right side of the court, and Linnea Björk on the backhand side. Björk usually plays on the backhand side, same for her teammate Amanda Girdo. That's why we wanted to see where they were going to play. Players able to adapt to both positions. Here the coach, Mari Andersson, choosing to put Björk on the backhand side. She's on screen now. Physical player, very dynamic. Linnea Björk has won a few competitions in the Swedish tour. These players are trying to get this international exposure in order to increase the level, and why not challenge at some point in 5 to 10 years, the big countries in Europe. Swedish has been developing the sport, especially in the men. They were really good in the previous World Championships, not in this one though, losing and being third in a group shared with Portugal and Brazil. Not the best World Championships for the men. They will have now to fight to see if they are at least able to finish 9th. Benoit Varin, the chair umpire of the match. And of course we have the VAR, because as you know, each team has 2 challenges per set. Abdenasser Mouahim, the official. And I got the chance to speak with one of the biggest names in paddle journalism in Sweden, Erik Nilsson, sending us some information too, saying that Björk won 5 out of 6 tournaments of the Swedish tour, so you can imagine the level that she has now, having a big opportunity against 2 superstars like Claudia Fernandez and Ari Sanchez. Players to the benches, the warm-up is on, and in just a few seconds we will be kicking off the journey here in the center court. We will be starting the quarterfinals of these FIP World Paddle Championships.
¿Otra vez? Un poco más ahora sí.
More sun cream, this time for Claudia Fernandez.
Aquí un poquito? Sí.
18 years of age for Claudia Fernandez, winning 5 tournaments. Very impressive.
¿Ari más? Entonces?
Exakt, jag var matcha. Yes. Ja, vad roligt.
Ja. Alltså nu säger jag detta med vetskapen om att det kanske inte är så. Men hon verkar vara...
Will we try to translate wherever they're saying in the Spanish bench? I'm apologizing in advance. Not going to be easy for the Swedish bench. We will do our best. And also apologizing in advance because we're so used to see Ari and Paula, and automatically we say Ari Sanchez and Paula José María. This time she'll be playing with Claudia Fernandez. Big hug. Isiar Montes choosing to put a really strong team for match number 1. I mean, every single team in Spain is strong. Marta Ortega will be playing in the second turn against ARVIDSSON and Navarro. Marta Ortega with Jess Castelló. Jess Castelló making it to the finals last week in the new Giza P2 and losing to Marta Ortega and Sofía Araujo.
Ready?
We have the green light. Ari Sanchez serving Spain and Sweden for a spot in the semifinals. Block from Girdo, from Björk, going through the middle. There goes Amanda. Flat smash down the line, and the first point of the match, courtesy of Amanda Girdo. Love 15. Down the line goes Ari. Magic Ari, the first great touch. 15-0.
15-0.
Everything goes through Ari's backhand, just pure magic. Claudia not finishing the point, you're keeping it alive. Great effort in defense now when she had to go for the bandeja, finding the top of the racket.
(40-15).
40-15. Chance for the first game of the match for Spain. A chiquita and the push to the net from Ari. Back-to-back chiquitas. And now Claudia Fernandez finding the net.
40-30.
You won't see many of these. Claudia Fernandez is such a steady player. Ari using the bounce. Block from Björk. Nice ball.
Game
changing the direction of the ball. Ari Sanchez faking to go cross court towards Björk and finding Amanda Girdo off guard. Game for Spain, the first one of the match. We're enjoying the first match of this series, as you know, in the World Championships. Each encounter between two countries consists of 3 matches, and you have to win 2 of them. During the group phase, it was mandatory to play the 3rd match, just to have, in case of a tie, the ability to break it, taking into account the sets won, the matches won, games won. Today, as of the quarterfinals, and the other bracket, the losers bracket, if you win the first 2 matches, there's no need of playing the 3rd one. They can choose to play it or not, but they have to agree, the 2 captains. If they both say, okay, we won't play, then they don't. Which is probably what's going to happen because they have more matches to go during the entire week. And it's very important to save some energy and have fresh legs.
Love 15.
Sweden winning the first returning point in the previous game, and now Spain doing it. Complicated time of the day to play now, because you have some shade and some sun. Half of the court has a different pattern in terms of the light. They have to adjust.
Love 30.
But these players are professionals, they're so good. There's nothing they cannot do. (29 degrees now in Doha. Oh, classy touch, always using the backhand.
40.
She's been improving so much this shot, Claudia Fernandez, not letting the ball go to the back wall, just hitting it with the backhand, going through the opponents and taking another point for Spain. Love 30. Contrapared from Ari. Björk, the effort to keep the net, now staying back. And to the net, Björk. Spain going to the backhand side of the Swedish now. It's been Björk the one touching more balls.
2 games to love.
Not a big participation from Marta Girdo, probably part of a strategy from Isiar Montes in the Spanish bench. Ready Spain, a breakup.
Love 15.
The other corner goes Claudia, walking, hunting you down close to the net.
15-0.
Marta Girdo was not able to stop it. 15-0. Spain has been so dominant throughout the entire competition. Amanda, yes! Down the line she goes and gets a winner.
15-30.
Girdo and BJÖRK and many others are solid players. The thing here is that the difference between them and these superstars, just hard to have a match, hard to compete. You cannot imagine how good they are. Claudia Fernandez, Ari Sanchez, and the rest of the Spanish squad. Yesterday they won the press conference. And also the union they have, because the chemistry, it's also very important in these team competitions. Everyone pushing to the same direction. You have 8 players, only 6 of them play. The 2 resting, they don't complain, they just support the team from outside. That's really important. There's only 1 week every 2 years. Ari pushing to the net. Now Claudia. One backhand volley from Ari, one backhand volley from Claudia. Enough for another break. Spain up 3-0.
Qatar, one of the fastest growing nations in the world. Wani Qatar needed to open and develop.
Man får ju jag tror att alltså det enda vi ska försöka undvika är att liksom bli stressade. Alltså de gör inte så mycket med bollen. Det studsar ganska mycket i glas. Alltså när de slår på dig känner ingen stress. Nej. De här halvhöga lobbarna är ganska effektiva. De gör inte så mycket på dem. Alltså varken, det är ju när de får den här volleyn, det är ju då de hugger liksom. Ja. Alltså det är ganska. Och sen känns det som att vi bara så här får låta lobben gå. Alltså går lobben så går den över oss. Men att vi inte ska släppa ner oss. Det var jobbet då liksom. Ja, nej, men att vi i så fall tajtar hellre oss på de lobba. Eller inte tajta, men ändå liksom är beredd på den låga. För det är ju typ det. Så de spelar är ju en ner. Och så vill de vinna bollen. Eller liksom ta ner. Ja, men det är bara förväntat att bollen kommer tillbaka hela tiden. Och ta det jobbet och sen jag menar, det är skitkul att bara få spela ut här. Och sen har vi läge så går vi för det. Och sen jobbar vi hem igen. Det är lätt att man tänker sig att man ska bara in med bollen. Men om man får läge måste man också öka lite. Men är det så servar nu va? Ja, kör vi. Bra, håll ner. Vågar vi? Ja, bra Amanda.
Back to action. That's West Bay, the business area of Doha. Really close to the venue, to this Khalifa International Tennis and Squash Complex. There's also a historical park close, and you have to take that avenue near the sea line, Old Corniche. It's a very beautiful country, very beautiful city, Doha. Hosting again the World Championships, just like in 2021. Now BJÖRK serving for Sweden. Girdo to the net. Goes adding defense. Long rally, long point. This could be better for Sweden. Power smash from BJÖRK. There they go, just with patience, not missing, building the point, and whenever they had the opportunity, then they went for it. 15 love, very important for Sweden from the mental point of view to at least win the first game and get rid of the 0. Now Amanda Girdo to the net. We've seen a couple times already where there's a ball in the middle and there's a small miscommunication between Ari and Claudia Fernandez, and that's very normal. They're not playing throughout the season together. First time for them sharing the court. Oh la 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 la. I mean, she's just too good. Claudia Fernandez will be number 1 at some point. Ari picking it up, but not saving it. 2 times already where that flat smash, a quick ball hurt Spain. This time Claudia was able to save it, but then Ari was off guard, not a position. 30-all, important point for Sweden. To the net, Ari, 40-30, there's a chance. And honestly, we have to say that even if the performance from the men was not good and the women have a tough challenge now, the Swedish fans are something special. Always putting a great show, great atmosphere. Now from this camera angle, the main camera, they are to the right side. From Amanda Girdo and Björk, Linnea Björk. Incredible talented as fans. And of course, there's a por tres showing all her quality, all her skills, sending it por tres and giving Sweden another chance to have one. So smart. Using the backing again, between putting the ball between the Swedish players, and then immediately running forward, waiting really close to the net to squeeze the ball to the empty corner. 1-2 combination from Claudia Fernandez. Amanda again with power. Hammer time. Ari to the fence. She doesn't get the bounce. Now the angle from Claudia and the lucky break. They're good and they're lucky. Bad combination for Sweden. It's all smiles for Claudia. Come on, Claudia. You don't need it. Now it's Ari, the one pushing. Forced to go down. Great recovery from Amanda Girdo. Another chance for Sweden. That's going to be short from Claudia. There you go. There you go. They have the first game of the match. Another por tres from Linnea Björk. 3-1. Nicely done. Better strategy now, just waiting for the right moment to attack. Glass finder from Björk. Now they have to find some answers also in defense. They were better when serving. Now it's a different story when they have Ari and Claudia at the net. That push from the baseline to the net. It's so scary from Claudia Fernandez. After a long game, this looks like a clean one for Spain. What a lob from Amanda Girdo. Now the flat smash again. She's pushing the team. The best Swedish player so far. Not only playing a great lob to the corner, but then going and executing the perfect smash. Nice job again from Girdo. Copy paste. You do that to me, I do that to you. Ari Sanchez through the middle, 40-15, a chance for a 4-1. To the net, BJÖRK. Game for Spain, 4-1. Good news for Sweden is that they have won at least. We're enjoying the first set of this quarterfinals match between Spain and Sweden.
Y al final, por ejemplo, has hecho una pasa nada, que es una, o sea, quiero decirte, pero que ellas están sufriendo con los puntos largos. O sea, no penséis que es para nada, porque ellas van a 180 pulsaciones, estáis desgastándolas y vosotros estáis tan tranquilas. Entonces, elige bien cuando quieras arriesgar, no hace falta que tengas que hacer un tiro que estés fuera de lugar para pegarle fuerte. Vale, está todo perfecto. Y luego, cada vez que les estáis jugando por el medio, cuando están ellas arriba, les estáis, o sea, está entrando la bola. Las pasáis muchísimas veces, hay hueco en el medio, ¿eh? Vale. Está todo perfecto, chicas. Vale, va. Venga.
Estás bastante aire.
Sí, es que está de repente remolinado y... Venga, ¿eh? Vamos. Los globos están controlados, han quedado dos cortos y ya está, han sido 2 puntos...
Muy raro, porque ahora...
Claro, por eso. Si nos pasa en algún momento, más, ¿eh? Vamos ahora, ¿eh? Vamos a ver si podemos cerrar aquí. Vale.
A ver si podemos cerrar aquí. Let's see if we can close the set now. They don't want to go again to the benches. For that to happen, they need to break the Swedish serve now and then close it with a 6-1. Also talking about the wind, Ari was saying that it's changing the direction even through 1 point, 1 game, adjusting. But Isier Montes was saying, hey, doesn't matter, you're playing the lob with a lot of quality. We're not leaving it short, so go ahead and keep playing the way you're doing it. Okay. That was a forehand using 2 hands. No. It was a sun from my broadcasting box. I thought for 1 second that she used 2 hands. It was a normal forehand. But a point for Sweden, though. Another great lob from Ari. She went for the kick smash. Whenever you do the kick smash, the idea is to bounce the ball as close to the back wall as you can to make it jump high. But not that close. Has to bounce first, Ari. Smash from Claudia Fernandez. I remember that first tournament with TRIAY from Claudia Fernandez in this QATAR major, and she was very solid from the baseline. But we said it, she needs to improve a bit more in terms of the attacking part of the game, and she's been doing it. She's getting more winners And now it's Ari, the one pushing. One winner from Claudia, one winner from Magicari.
30.
From the 30 love to the 30 all. 20 minutes. And Spain chasing the 5-1 lead. Unlucky. She worked the point to perfection, and then the final touch found the fence. Bea watching some social media maybe, but yes, first backing down the line from Claudia, and then the push to go through the middle, and then the final forehand volley to the fence. 40-30, a chance for another game for Sweden. That's what we call an off-the-wall smash, a bajada de pared.
Deuce.
What a dart, look at that. Almost no space between Björk's racket and the fence. There is no way, Claudia, come on! Again, the same lucky shot. Claudia Fernandez clipping the net. The ball bounces and goes out of the court. Ay, 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 ay. Break point Spain. And they have it. Another one for the superstars. Another one for Spain. 5-1 and serving now for the first set. Again, having a friend today, Claudia, huh? Power smash from Ari, saved by Girdo. What a lob from Ari. Now through the Swedish players. Claudia's gonna go with a víbora. No contra pared from Amanda Girdo. And after a long rally, Sweden takes the point. A long rally. And every time they manage to survive for a bit longer in the point, it's always a good result for Sweden. Of course, it's not easy to do it, and even less against players like Claudia Fernandez and Ari Sanchez. If they survive first attack from Spain, they do hurt the opponents. Not enough this time. Ari Sanchez taking profit of the work from Claudia Fernandez. Team effort. Old school paddle, the right side player building the point and setting things up for the backhand to finish. Power smash from Claudia. She apologizes but takes a point. 30-15. And just like that, in 24 minutes,
30-15.
Spain are only 2 points away from the set. trying different stuff. Adi Sanchez usually she doesn't go for the kick smash. Today, applying it several times. An opportunity to try new shots. And she doesn't get it.
30-40.
30-40. First break point of the match for Sweden. GIRDO letting it bounce. Claudia with patience. Well, this time it's going to be easy money. That is money in the bank for Adi Sanchez, saving the break point. Back-to-back chiquitas from Claudia. And all the smash from Adi. Friendly bounce out of the 4 meters fence.
Advantage Spain.
Advantage Spain. Which means set point for Adi Sanchez and Claudia Fernandez. Adi, another kick smash. Doesn't go out. Not paying off. Contra pared from Adi. Adi, clipping the net. Another chance. This time the tape denying the access to Claudia Fernandez. Set point saved. Adi Sanchez smashing more than ever today. That's going to be just wide from Claudia. Another break point for Sweden.
Advantage Sweden.
Taking picture, capturing the moment. The Spanish roster. That was Martita Ortega. Claudia Fernandez taking care of business, saving the second break point.
Juice.
Adi going for another one. This time she takes it. Finally, the portres from Adi. Advantage Fernández Sánchez. Advantage Spain, set point for the current world champions. There they have it, 6-1 for Spain, 6-1 for Sánchez and Fernández.
6 games to 1.
Kan vi få dem? Alltså jag måste upp, alltså det känns som att jag har räknat med medvind, men det är typ motvind på den sidan alltså. Ja, det är jättebra.
Ja, jag tror det är liksom att känna på det lite där.
Men nu har jag lovat ut alla kort där.
Ja. Ja, men riktigt bra jobb här i alla bollar, det spelar liksom ingen roll. Vi spelar i dem hela tiden. Så.
Ja, nu kör alltså
precis.
Boll för boll bara.
Ja. Bra.
Vi gör bara allt, alltså i allt vi har. Det kan vi inte göra.
Nej, jobba skitbra tillsammans. Så vi bara fortsätta. Ja. Ha kul där ute.
Det är rätt att du går för när du får lägga, så får hon är inte med. Det är skitbra. Nej, men och det är ju så vi ska spela. Vi ska inte försöka vinna i liksom...
Nej, inget liksom. Nej, precis. Så det är helt rätt. Vi jobbar fram till läge och då tar vi det och sen så får vi jobba hem igen om det behövs. Ja. Och så bara börja om hela dagen liksom. Oavsett vad det står.
Ja.
Det
är det vi eller?
Ja, det är det. Bra GIRDO.
Bra.
Bra Linnea. Skitbra jobb här alltså. Grymma ner.
The first set is on the books. 6-1 for Fernández Sánchez.
Second set, Sweden.
Spain getting closer to the semi-finals. It's quarterfinal stage today. Enjoying this FIP World Padel Championships. Great chiquita from Claudia Fernández to take the first point of the second set. After this match, we'll feature Martita Ortega and Jess Castelló facing ARVIDSSON and Navarro. Carolina Navarro, an absolute legend of the sport. And then, in case of a third match happening, we'll have Gemma TRIAY and Claudia Fernández and Ale Salazar. Triazar is back. They played together already in the first day of competition against Brazil. As now Wadi makes a magical touch, going out of the court and putting the ball to sleep close to the net.
15-30.
And for Sweden, SOLEYMANI and SJÖLAND. The pair chose to defend the Swedish colors in the third match. Contra pared from Ari. Glass finder from Björk. 15-30. 15-40, excuse me, correction. Double break point for Spain.
But
Claudia's gonna take it. She's gonna place it in the corner. Johan backhand from Claudia. To the net goes Björk. Break for Spain.
game, second set.
The winner of this match between Spain and Sweden will face a winner between France and Portugal. That's going to be really close. Argentina and the Netherlands will face in the semi-finals the winner between Italy and Brazil. That's a bracket in the women's side. For the men, Argentina and Chile playing together here in the center court. Not before 5 p.m. The winner of that bracket will face Portugal or the UAE in the semis. Spain goes on the lower part of the bracket facing Brazil. And then an extraordinary matchup between France and Italy. Ready with another kick smash. No block from Björk. I had the chance to talk to Claudia Fernández's mother today. And she was very happy to see how Claudia has the chance to play her third World Padel Championships. It's always an honor to represent Spain. And we've seen how so many players, especially in other countries, they come from tennis and then they adapt to paddle. Claudia Fernández is pure paddle. She started playing the sport when she was little. Her mother and father were also very good players, not professional, of course. And she was telling me that she was watching them play. She was coming with them to the club, grabbing the racket when it was even bigger than her, practicing, getting better. And now she is what she is, an absolute superstar. Also talking about how she's handling the pressure of playing with, in my opinion, the best of one of the best players in the world, like Gemma TRIAY. Suddenly she was 17 and she had the responsibility of making the tournament finals and semi-finals and winning championships, which was very new for her. And you never know how a kid with only 17 years of age, now 18, is going to react to that kind of pressure. being on the big stage, big stadiums, having sponsors, needing some answers and some results, and she's been doing it so well. Working with a psychologist, also improving a lot in the physical point of view. Claudia Fernandez, the leader of the new generation of paddle, only 18. Players like Andrea Ustero and Alejandra Alonso, who for example participated in the European Championships, were not at the end part of the list, but believe me, they will also be one of the big names of the future. Claudia Jensen is also very young and competing and winning titles. She is in the World Championships, but with Argentina. Glass final from Amanda Girdo. Love 15.
Love 15.
And also we had the chance, because we have him in the Spanish broadcast, Jorge Martinez, coaching Bea González and Delphi Brea. And he was saying this is going to be probably the first time that I get the chance to commentate them. In a final, if there's a Delphi versus Bea match, it's going to be hard for me. The good thing is that Bea González is at 100%. She's competing again, fully recovered. But we have to see if she's part of the final, if they make it, which would be really logical.
Love 14.
How the combination is going to be. Probably Ciar Montes is going to choose strong and established teams like Ari and Paula, like Gemma and Claudia, but you never know. Now another break opportunity for Spain. Ari, the por tres. That's phenomenal. From Magic Ari, another break. And another perfect start for Spain. 3-0 in the second set.
Yo la tiro. Sí, claro. Si la mando ya 50, o sea. Pero claro, o sea, ¿no? Ir probando. O sea, está todo como tiene que estar, vais con mucho margen. Si quieres probarte alguna cosita, igual alguna reja también. Vale. Que no sea rulo si quieres, para que tengas el margen del aire. Esa no va muy rápido para él y ahí no. Sí, no, con esa no. Pero así alguna de práctico. Claro, tienes que. O sea, como vamos con margen, podemos ir probando. Vale. Y luego vamos haciendo esos pequeños ajustes. Es que no es adaptarte un poco. Si te ayuda el cristal, no hace falta que hagas tanta fuerza. Pero parece que esta pista es distinta a la última. Es distinta, ¿verdad? El sol, el aire. Sí, sí. El aire es como más arremolinado, ¿no? Y el sol está más que nosotros. Sí. Si está puesto al revés, ¿no? Tenemos que intentar pedir banquillo allí, al otro lado, yo creo, ¿no? Más sombra.
Qatar's main gateway to world trade.
Ya, bueno. Sí, ahora estoy jugando. Muy bien, sí. Que ahora ya estás con el flow. Chúpate,
Seems like Claudia Fernandez and Ari Sanchez are putting an extra of energy now to finish the deal as soon as possible.
15 love.
Not the best World Cup for Sweden for the men, losing in the group phase.
30
Today
love.
they will have the chance to at least try to fight for a high spot. They're in the losers bracket. To see who finishes from 9 to 16. The women will have the chance to fight to see if they can finish in that range between the 5th position and the 8th. Assuming that nothing crazy happens
40 love.
and somehow they manage to beat Spain. Doesn't seem very possible, but you never know again. What a lob. In just 1 second, she reacts to the touch on the net. She sees the opponent pushing forward, and then she plays a perfect lob. Ari Sanchez, a different kind of paddle machine. Another game for Spain, make it
4
4.
games to love.
Sweden has been growing so much throughout the years. The sport is growing, developing, getting a lot of fans, big amount of clubs.
But love 15.
To the corner goes Björk. There she goes.
15 all.
Sweden is part of the FIP since 2010. Already 14 years. More than 1,000 clubs. 1,050 clubs according to the 2024 World Padel Report for the International Padel Federation.
30-15.
4,200 courts and almost 1 million amateur players. 700,000, which is very impressive. Then you have 75 ranked players in the men and 24 for the women.
30 all.
I'm sure that in a couple of years we'll have some Swedish players competing at the highest level. The biggest name for the women is Carolina Navarro, and of course for the men, Daniel Vindal. Very well-known name in Premier Padel, playing the last tournament with the Chilean Javi Valdez, but missing this World Padel Championships. To the net goes Amanda GIRDO.
30-40.
Another break point for Spain. First set was a bit better for Sweden. And the second one, nothing's happening. Faking the smash goes Ari. GIRDO trapped in the corner. Using the bounce, slicing it through the 2 Swedish players. Another break for Spain, 5-0. After this break, Ari Sanchez and Claudia Fernandez will have the chance to close the first point of the series.
Bra, fan nu. Ska ut och hitta ett break här. Jobba på bra. Ja, absolut. Var det helt rätt när du släpper på där på din overhead? Inte så mycket att göra. Det var nog synd att vi fick den nätrullan och studsa in och sen ut.
Det är bra, kör vi.
Ja, det är bra jobbat. Jobbar bra tillsammans hela tiden. Oavsett vad det står här.
Det är bra, det är bra.
Det var vi tillsammans, ja. Höjer oss här nu. Kom on.
Chale, la cerramos aquí. Sí, sí. Ahora vamos. Vamos a cerrar aquí. Venga. No, un pelín ahora.
Claudia Fernandez and Ari Sanchez serving for the match. Pleased to be a step closer to the semis. Ari again, another kick smash. The ball doesn't jump enough. Out her strand. She's practicing it today. This is what she does the best.
15 love.
The Betnian volley. Just choosing the right pace and placement. She doesn't get it.
30 love.
30 love, 2 points away from the win. Claudia, the smash, saved by Girdo, but touching the net before the ball bounced on the back wall. 40 love. 3 match points for Spain. Just in from Björk, still alive in the match. Contra pared from Claudia, it's gonna find a fence. Fighting to play another point. Ari Sanchez, down the line she goes. Game, set and match for Claudia Fernandez and Ari Sanchez, 6-1 and 6-0. The first point between Spain and Sweden goes to the current world champions. Job done, first point in the pocket. Big hug between the two players. And Isia de Montes, their captain. You better look at the match point. With Claudia Fernandez playing that Chiquita, and then Ari Sanchez again opening the racket. Good to see this combination on court. Claudia Fernandez and Ari Sanchez, one member of the #1 team in the world, Ari Sanchez, and one member of the #2s, Claudia Fernandez. Two more matches to go. In the next one, we will have another strong team from Spain, Martita Ortega and Jess Castelló, and we will have ARVIDSSON and Carolina Navarro for Sweden. Let's see if they can offer a bit more resistance to the Spanish dream team. Hard to believe that they won't win the tournament. Every single member of the Spanish squad has won at least one Premier Padel title in 2024. The stats, 15 minutes in the second set, breaking 3 times out of 3 chances. 4 smashes to 2, 13 winners. Look at that, 13 winners and only 2 for Sweden, and missing only twice. The difference in the winners in the match summary is too big, 30-12. 12 unforced errors for Fernandez Sanchez, 27 for Girdo Björk. There is a huge difference in the rankings, and we saw it. Fernandez and Sanchez giving in straight sets a point to Spain. Now the turn for Ortega Castelló. They will face ARVIDSSON and Navarro. If they win, Spain will be in the semi-finals of this Qatar 2024 FIP World Padel Championships. We're in Doha. We're kicking off the quarterfinals. Second match in just a few seconds. Enjoying another day of competition under the sun in Qatar. See you in a bit for the second match between Spain and Sweden.
of the FIP World Paddle Championship.
Welcome back to these 2024 FIP World Paddle Championships, enjoying the quarterfinals day here in Doha in Qatar. Under the sun, almost 29 degrees we have today. Spain winning the first point. Claudia Fernandez and Ari Sanchez dominating. Now the turn for Marta Ortega and Jess Castelló to seal the deal and to give Spain the place in the top 4. If that doesn't happen, they have Salazar and TRIAY waiting for the third match. ARVIDSSON and Navarro will be playing for Sweden. Let's see if they can do it better than GIRDO BJÖRK. GIRDO BJÖRK were not bad, just too hard against this dream team that Spain has. The good thing is that the sun is going away from the main court. Time for us to introduce and to welcome the superstars, Jess Castelló and Marta Ortega
and Jessica Castelló.
Fun fact is that Marta Ortega won last week in the New Giza Premier Paddle P2, and in that final she faced Jess Castelló and Alejandra Salazar, so rivals days ago, and now sharing the court as team. And that's the beauty of this kind of tournaments, representing your country.
Representing Sweden, Sofia Arvidsson and Carolina Navarro BJÖRK.
Carolina Navarro and Sofia Arvidsson for Sweden. Carolina Navarro, former #1. She is an absolute legend. We've seen her compete so many years now, approaching the end of her career, but still on point. Yesterday giving a really solid performance against Italy. And then we have Sofia Arvidsson, great tennis player, now switching to paddle. You'll see that she has all these shots. The first match was a 6-1, 6-0. Let's see if now Arvidsson and Carolina Navarro offer a bit more of resist and a bit more power. This is not a new team, Jess Castelló and Marta Ortega. They played together during the European Championships. They have also one match played here in Doha and the World Championships. They know each other, which is something that Isier Montes has done in a good way. Because there's only 2 players that have another usual partner here in Doha. One of them is Marta Ortega. She is now in a project with Sophie Araujo. And the other one is Bea González. So Isier is trying to find a teammate for Marta Ortega, and it seems like it's Jess Castelló an option that she has. The coin toss, let's see who serves and who receives.
Use advantage. We have 3 ball feeds at the corners, 1 here and 1 there, and 1 beside me. Ball exchange is 9-11. Any questions? And there is electronic toss. Okay, tails or head? Head or tails? Head or tails? Head? You have tails?
It is.
Okay. Tails. You.
Receive.
Receive. Which side? Okay. There it is. Good match.
Spain winning the coin toss, choosing to receive, so it's going to be Sweden serving for the first time in the match. The warm-up is on the way. Coming back to the Spanish roster, they have 3 already established pairs. They have Gemma Terén and Claudia Fernandez. They have Ari Sanchez and Paula José María. And they have Jess Castelló and Alejandra Salazar. Left out, or at least not having their usual teammate, Marta Ortega and Bea González. Today Ortega playing with Castelló, just like in the Europeans, and Arvidsson playing alongside Carolina Navarro. I'm expecting a closer match compared to the previous one. Carolina Navarro is still competitive. She's very solid. She knows how to play this kind of tournaments, this kind of stages. But they have a tough challenge. Martita Ortega and Jess Castelló are having a great moment. Marta Ortega won last week the New Giza P2, second title of the 2024 season after the Genova Championship and then New Giza. So still fighting, established as the top 4
After
pair.
today's first match, Spain leads
Sharing the court with Sofía Araujo, and today with Jess Castelló.
secures Spain's
There she is,
spot
Jess.
in this year's
Second final in New Giza.
But Sweden is back.
That one was playing with Alejandra Salazar, but she has a title this season in Acapulco. That was a P1 in Premier Padel. Back then she was playing with Claudia Jensen, the Argentinian, who by the way is also playing these World Padel Championships.
Who will battle for gold? And who will battle
We mentioned it before in the previous match. Every single player in the Spanish roster has won a Premier Padel title in 2024. That shows you how strong they are.
Through 8th place here in Doha. And remember, here in the final 3 days of the World Padel Championship, each tie includes 3 best-of-3 set tie-break matches. But should Spain
This is Sofía Arvidsson, former tennis player. She was good at it. Now switching to paddle. That's something very usual in different countries. You have tennis players seeing paddle as an opportunity to have another chance, another career, different sport, in the fastest growing sport in the planet. Very easy to identify a tennis player with the shots, the technique. And this is Carolina Navarro. What to say about her? Dominating for so many years. And yesterday she was clutch in the match against Italy, winning against the top Italian player, Carolina Orsi, and even having a 6-0 on the scoreboard. The winner of the series between Spain and Sweden will face a winner between France and Portugal. And then on the other part of the bracket we have Argentina and the Netherlands, and Italy versus Brazil. Spain already has a point, so Sweden has to win. And to show you how dominant Spain was in the group stage, in that Group A, the stat is impressive. They won 108 games and they lost only 10. Not sets, not matches, 10 games. Today, 1, so it's 11 so far in the tournament. 11 games lost in 7 matches played. Let's see now if ARVIDSSON and Navarro can make that number go up a bit. Italy getting 2nd place in the Group C, in a group that they were sharing with Italy, with Japan and Uruguay, winning the 2 matches against Japan and Uruguay and losing in the last series against Italy. Sweden have 94 games won and 66 lost. For Sweden, if they are knocked down today, they will be fighting to get 5th place, which would be also a very interesting number, a very interesting position to finish. You know that most likely we're going to have Argentina and Spain in the finals, both in the men and the women. They are by far the best countries in the planet, even if that difference, that bridge is getting smaller and smaller as we move on through the different championships. It will take a bit more time to have these young kids, future stars, growing up in different countries, and in 5 to 10 years stepping up in the big stage internationally and competing for the countries. Each team has 2 challenges per game, per set, excuse me. If you win it, you keep it. If you lose it, you're only going to have 1, so on and so forth. And then when the 2nd set starts, back to 2. We had the chance also to talk with Seba Nerone, former Argentinian player, now coaching Sofía Araujo, Pablo Cardona and many others, and he has also 5 world championships on his pocket. Fernando Belasteguin has 6. and he was very surprised by the setup that we have here in the Khalifa International Tennis and Squash Complex. It was not like this in the previous championships. The sport is becoming very international, very professional, and being able to play in scenarios and stadiums like this is just showing how the sport is trending to the right direction. Players back to the benches. Let's see what they have to say before the kickoff of the match.
La Fondo Norte. Dice que si podéis, que si os importa sacaros una foto antes. Me ha preguntado la carta. Ahora salís a sacarlo.
Spain with Ortega and Castelló. Sweden with ARVIDSSON and Navarro. And Isiar Montes was asking just Castelló and Ortega if they don't mind taking a picture before the kickoff of the match. And even if Sweden is competitive, it's also so nice to see how different new professional players have the chance to play alongside the players that they usually see on TV. And then in this week you're in the same court playing against them. And it's such a nice experience. Also, not only because it's something that you're gonna remember forever, but also because it makes you better. It shows you where you are. They're gonna have the picture, but it shows you where they are. And it's something to remember. Something to be proud of. Sweden to serve. Second point of the series between Sweden and Spain is on the way. Nice volley, slicing it to the corner. ARVIDSSON. Whenever you have a tennis player switching to paddle, the best shot they usually have is the volleys. They can struggle a bit more with the walls in defense, but the volleys and the net, that's something they enjoy. Now just Castelló on the push, finding the net.
30 love.
45,000 euros for the winning team, 30,000 euros for whoever takes second place. Not only prestige, but also money on the line in these World Padel Championships.
$30-15.
Marta Ortega wanted to catch the ball before
40-15.
the bounce of the back wall to cut some time, but at the end it was not the right decision. 40-15. This could be a great start for Sweden. Flat smash from Marta Ortega. Touch from Carolina Navarro. What a way to take first game of the match. Look at that. Running forward. Not only the quick footwork to go there, but then the quality of that touch. Sending it through the door. Unstoppable for Jess Castelló, and Sweden is up.
Spain to serve. 15 love.
This combination, Ortega, Jess Castelló, has to be one of the most physical ones on tour. Marta Ortega is a machine. Same for Jess Castelló. They're so quick. Really impressive. Not only to watch them through the TV, but whenever you're on site, if you have the chance, Marta Ortega and Jess Castelló, how they move around the court. They have an extra second. And in Padel, so important the way you reach the ball. The quality of your execution also depends in a big way on how you get to the ball.
15 on.
And since you are so quick, so physical, they have this extra second to choose and to find the right moment and the right ball to play. Nice volley to the fence from Marta Ortega, opening the racket. 30-15.
Wait, please.
The angle from Castelló, Chiquita from Marta Ortega, and also the smash.
40-15. Alt. Game
Last finder
Spain.
from ARVIDSSON, game for Spain, one apiece. And these World Padel Championships will be very interesting because Spain has 8 titles: 2022, 2021, 2018, 16, 14, 10, 2000, and 1998. 8 for Spain. And Argentina also has 8. 12, 8, 6, 4, 2, and 1996, 1994, and 1992. So this could be the tiebreaker between Spain and Argentina, 8 each. But also true that
Love
Spain has
15.
been dominating since 2012, excuse me. Winning in 2014, 16, 18, 21, and 22. 5 in a row. Nice angle from Carolina Navarro. Showing some moves.
15 on.
Good patience, and then the execution to the fence. Nothing to do for Jess Castelló, probably expecting a harder ball, a firmer ball through the middle. And if we look at the numbers for the men, Spain has 4 championships, 8 for 11 for Argentina. So there is a huge difference in favor to Argentina for the man, but 8-8 in the woman.
15-30.
What a chiquita from Marta Ortega. Castelló is going to go for the lob. No hand back and signature move from Jess Castelló, opening things up for Marta Ortega.
15-40.
15-40. Couple break points for Spain. Through the middle goes Marta Ortega. ARVIDSSON and Navarro
Spain
waiting in the
leads by
baseline.
2 games.
Break for
2-1.
Spain, 2-1 up in this first set.
Qatar, one of the fastest growing nations in the world.
Cuando generamos.
Tack så mycket. Kör vi nu, eh?
Bra, ja. Ja.
De är nervös. Testa. Lite nervös.
Känns det för dig?
Titta, de gör alltid den.
Dropp.
Ja.
Ja.
Om du kan bli mer tight på nätet. Om någon gör en lobby, ja. En gång till. Längre fram.
Ja. Ja, den kommer ju där hela tiden. Ja, där man liksom inte är typ. Så closea lite och sen... Ja.
Kör rätt nu.
Så du?
Kör rätt nu då.
Ja, men precis. Det är bara igång här. Spelar vi kvar. Får vi läge så bara gå för det. Du gjorde skitbra där. Kicka ut och grejer. Super.
Kör vi nu, eh?
Ja. Pengar. Kör vi. Bra. Bra kan du. Och så fan. Kör vi.
Vamos que saque.
Bien, bien. Vamos esta parte.
Vamos.
Muy bien.
Time. Fifteen left. Fault.
Spain serving, Jess Castelló. Already 15 love up. And we were talking in the previous match about Claudia Fernandez and how young she is. It wasn't the same for Jess Castelló, getting the best pick of her career this season and probably the last one. Already in the 20s. Taking a bit more of time, but showing a lot of power, in my opinion. Jess Castelló, one of the best shot makers and a winner-making machine. Whenever she has a steady player right next to her, and she gets that freedom to play, she could be really dangerous. That team between and formed by her with Claudia Jensen. Claudia Jensen is a lefty, but she barely misses it. That was a moment where they both went up. Now she has a chance with Alejandra Salazar, same thing. One of the best players in the history of paddle, Jess Castelló. Enjoying the season, enjoying the moment.
Fault.
On the other hand, Marta Ortega was number one
40.
at some point of her career. Now trying to be back on top again. Watch out, 15-40, double break point for Sweden. Couple mistakes from Jess Castelló and Marta Ortega. Not the first one going out of the court, but not in a good way from Carolina Navarro, 30-40.
Fault.
Physical Marta Ortega keeping the point alive. It's a break point for Sweden. Long rally. Marta going to the net. But another great lob from ARVIDSSON. It's been already 3 times that she does it in the same point. And that's going to be wide. That's going to be a break for Sweden.
Sweden.
Oh yeah. 2 games apiece. And we have a game.
2 games all.
Good patience from Navarro and ARVIDSSON, resisting that pace and that effort from Ortega, and just Castello getting the break. Back to even. Also, whenever they have a low moment, these kind of players, you have to take advantage. Couple mistakes from Castello now and Ortega, and you have to break, and they did it. Glass finer from Jess Castello, nicely done again. That rulo, Carolina Navarro. Just imagine, hey, you never know. Why not dreaming?
Out.
That's going to be wide. Fence finder from Marta Ortega. Very nice for ARVIDSSON and Navarro.
Hold.
Now to the net, Navarro, 30-15.
Hold.
Out of position, Caro Navarro went for a bandeja really close to ARVIDSSON's position. Maybe it was better for the right side player to catch it, and then in the effort to go back to the net, she was not in the best positioning to execute that cross-court volley in a good way. Blocking everything, ARVIDSSON, but not the last one.
30-40.
30-40, a chance for Spain to get the break back. Chance to retake the lead here. And you can see how she is not using the bounce from the back wall whenever she can. ARVIDSSON trying to get the half volley. She feels better with it. Avoiding the walls. Could be one of us. Marta Ortega not avoiding the wall.
Yes.
Sending in straight to the back side of the court. It's deuce. There she goes again with a two-hand backhand. Pure power down the line. No block from Jess Castello, and the advantage for Sweden. Captain watching everything. Another game for Sweden. That's a hold. Back to back. And the 3-2 lead in the first set.
Está dificilillo con el aire como está, ¿vale? Está difícil manejar. Cada vez que ganamos los puntos es por posición, por posicional. Entonces tenemos que meter intensidad física para estar nosotras posicionadas. No es a tiro, ¿vale? Porque la bola no ayuda. No se puede jugar rápido ni se puede jugar. Entonces lo que está haciendo Carol es meter eso en ese juego. Sí. Pero simplemente que tenemos que estar alerta físicamente y lo demás tácticamente, pues, o sea, esperar eso es, un pelín más de paciencia cuando estemos atrás. Ni necesitamos el globo perfecto ni la bajada perfecta, ¿vale? Es más posicional. Cuando sí que hay algo que genere que la van a poder levantar, nos venimos, ¿vale? Pero sin querer hacer tiros, con posición física, ¿eh? Vamos, chicas, vamos. Toda la confianza, vamos. Hay que adaptarse un poquito a lo que nos piden, la situación. Venga. Vamos. Está perfecto.
Sí, sí, no pasa nada. Luego
No,
lo vamos a volver
está
a...
perfecto, vamos haciendo
lo
los
vamos a volver a
ajustes que
hacer.
hagan falta. Venga, ¿eh? ¿Sí? Venga.
Ten cuidado porque
Muy,
parece
muy,
que
muy, sí.
ahí en ese lado que el viento está en contra, pero al estar metidos en un esto, no nos coge todo el rato el viento.
No, a veces se
Entonces,
frena.
Entonces no siempre hay que tirarlo a contraviento.
Se frena, pero es lo que decimos, no necesitamos el huevo perfecto. Hasta ahora no ha habido ningún winner de overhead, ¿eh?
No.
Vamos, vamos. Trabajando físicamente ahora, chicas.
Marta Ortega serving. Sweden is up in the second point of the series. To the net now, Jess Castello. Caro Navarro is having the match.
Love
That
50.
back in contra pared. A lot of style. It's her first time in the entire World Padel Championships that a Spanish couple loses 3 or more games. That's long.
15-0.
You're trying to go too much towards Carolina Navarro, and she's being the best one in the Swedish team, probably for Ortega and Castello. A good idea would be to go to the other side, to Arvidsson. Flat smash down the line. Arvidsson saying, "What did you say? You want to go to me? Okay, I'll be ready for you." 15-30. Marta Ortega and Jess Castello not finding the answers. To the corner goes Jess Castello. The winner machine. Producing another one that's overpowered. Class fighter.
40-30.
Back-to-back points. 40-30, a chance to make it 3-all. Two players with a great two-hand backhand. Jess Castello and Arvidsson. Jess Castello is the one pushing the team now. Taking a bit more risk.
3 games all.
Another smash and another game for Spain. And it's working because Arvidsson staying in the back. Whenever Spain is smashing, she doesn't have the reflexes or the attitude to go to the net. It's always Caro Navarro, the one trying. That could be also an option for Spain. For Sweden, they have to keep the momentum going with Carolina Navarro producing and hurting the opponents. Back and serve. Both Carolina Navarro and Arvidsson trying the backhand serve from that side. Not this time. Love 30.
Love 30.
Straight into the fence. I can imagine a lot of Swedish fans watching in different clubs, different cities in Sweden. Thanks a lot for joining the broadcast. You should be proud of this team. You should be proud of these portres from ARVIDSSON.
15-30.
They're fighting. Believe me, it's not easy at all to go here to play in the center court. Such a big stage, to have in front of you the best players in the world. There's a lot of pressure. Now Marta to the net, and she said it. No, Marta, come on.
30 all.
Another long point. There's Castello. 3 in a row. Punching them and getting the break point.
30-40.
Deadly. 1, 2, and 3. When you let Jess Castello hit 3 volleys in a row with a high ball, she's going to take the point 9 or 8 out of 10 times. Break point.
Also.
Going for the smash and finding Castello on the way. ARVIDSSON saving the break point. She apologizes, but of course she takes the point. Nice volley to the fence from Navarro.
Advantage Sweden.
Advantage Sweden, and now it's them the ones with a chance to be on top. Nicely done, jumping a lot. Sweden back again, 4 games to 3 up in the first set.
4 games to 3.
Det var där.
Ja. Den backen där. Lite fel sikte där bara.
Din smash är perfekt.
Perfekt, ja.
Det bästa.
Jag ska lobba Castello lite.
Ja.
Ska jag göra det kanske? Ja. Så spelar hon över på dig.
Jättebra, Muy bien, Sofía.
På den dubbelbacken, gå kopp på henne. Ja, lite tajt. Ja, den var ju... Ja.
Camino,
Ja.
Hon är nervös. Jättenervös.
Ja, men det ser man. Absolut. Så det ska bara hålla i här nu liksom.
Ska hålla i.
Lite mer på hon kanske.
Ja. Och just att bli lugn och spela och
perfekt. På snacka också, hjälp kanske också lite.
De har press.
Snacka. Jag behöver ingen hjälp här. Nej. Ja, du menar snacka. Jag snackar. Ja.
De har press. Vi har ingen press.
Ja, nej. Jag bara slå så länge vi kan.
Ja.
Varje boll. Ja. Skitbra jobb här. Bra energi.
Om vi är nära, hon ska bli nervös. Om de vinner en set.
Ja, precis. Vi slappnar av.
Ja.
Vi håller i här nu. Ja.
Venga, kör vi.
Bra, Karo. Kör Sverige.
Pressure's on for Spain. Already missing the first shot. Doing a magnificent job today, ARVIDSSON and Navarro. Forcing Jess Castelló and Navarro to play at their best. Lob from Castelló. Ortega, the chiquita. They go to the net. Try to catch Ortega off guard. But the forehand was just a perfect setup for Ortega, and the corner was completely open. Long again, good patience from Carolina Navarro, pushing with a Vivoda 3 times in a row. Not letting Jess Castelló escape the pressure. 15-30. Ay, 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 ay. Sweden could have it. Now long from ARVIDSSON. Not easy. The lob was a bit short, and Castelló had the time to put a bit more power into that Vivoda. Not saving it. Great bounce off the fence of that unit between the fence and the sidewall.
30-14.
ARVIDSSON and the winner. Break point for Sweden. Place to serve for the first set. What a performance from Sweden. The smash doesn't go out. She saves it, ARVIDSSON, now working in the corner. Castelló, the block from ARVIDSSON again. What a block from Navarro. Uy, tempting the limits, Castelló. Contra pared from Navarro. There goes Castelló. They're making her play a lot today. Blocking Marta Ortega. What a way to block the ball from ARVIDSSON. And it's gonna fly forever, and Sweden has a break. 5-3 up, ARVIDSSON and Navarro serving for the set, facing Marta Ortega and Jess Castelló.
By 5-3.
Who would have thought? What a match they're playing. Wow, wow, wow.
Thank you.
Jess Castello struggling today. They're aiming towards her and it's paying off.
15,
Not finding the way to escape the pressure. Three points away from the set. Carolina Navarro and Sofia Arvidsson. Now finding the net.
15
Unfortunate. Still on it. 15-all. Still 3 points away. Kisses from Spain. Vamos. No contrapared from Arvidsson. This push was great from Castello, finding a spot between that racket, that Swedish racket, and the fence. 15-30, not resigning the Spanish. Another backhand serve. Unfortunate. Maybe the ball was a bit too far away from her precision.
15,
She tried to use the bounce off the wall this time, and it was a high one. But again, she was too far away. Double break point for Spain. Oh, nicely done. Marta Ortega saving the situation. Great angle. Break for Spain. Still Arvidsson and Navarro 4 points away from the set. They did it twice. They broke twice. Why not again?
Det är mer till yes. Mer till yes. Mer till yes.
Ja, vet jag.
4 till yes, 1 till Malta.
Ja.
4 till yes, 1 till Malta. Kör vi nu,
Att vi inte smärtar ner för mycket till Sanchez. Ja, Ortega.
Han är jättelätt.
Ja, smacka rakt. Ja. Och liksom, om det inte är läge, putta ner den där så. Lite lätt för kaos.
Jag gör ju inte så mycket med den.
Nej, men det är precis. Hon är inte så nervös som den andra tjejen.
Kör vi nu,
Ja, poäng här, ja. Sjukt bra break här för gamet innan.
Innan vi gör det.
Precis.
En gång till.
I varje poäng hela tiden. Grymt.
Nej, bra.
Ja.
Court, Qatar's main gateway to world trade.
Kör vi nu,
Ja.
Den är gamen. Vamos. Kör vi.
Sofia, det är bara kör på där. Du är skitbra med hela tiden. Ja, men backhandspelaren hos dem, Jess, alltså får jag släppa regler och grejer. Ja, men det var en där var...
Kör vi, Sofia?
Jag pressar ju inte det. Du är där hela tiden.
Men kan vi köra nu? Det är jättebra. Förlåt,
Sara.
Jag kan gå här. Sverige.
Sweden is playing a great match in the beautiful city of Doha.
New balls.
Discovering a nice country. Five for up. Mandatory game this one for Spain. But serving. What a lob now from Marta Ortega. Time to go to the net. You basically can take your eyes off the screen and you're going to know if Sweden wins a point or if they lose it. Every single time they get one on the board, the public just goes crazy. I love the energy from the Swedish fans. Power smash from Jess Castelló. There's a touch from ARVIDSSON. Again, ARVIDSSON. My goodness, what a match he's having. Insane. Really impressive. Showing up in a big way. Huge stage. World Padel Championships, playing against Spain, playing against a player that was in the finals in Premier Padel last week in Egypt, Castelló, and the player that has won the tournament, Marta Ortega. And she's playing the match of her life.
Love 40.
3 set points for Sweden. Love 40. This could be the first time that Spain loses a set in the entire tournament. Castelló and the ruler to the fence, finding a good bounce. The first set point is gone. The second set is going to be with a second serve. Second set point. What a B-board now from Jess Castelló, tempting the limits. That ball kissed the tape, the top of the net. 30-40. Third set point for Sweden. Flat smash down the line. 3 saved. In the previous point, the Víbora, and now hammer time. Important save from Jess Castelló and Marta Ortega not to give away one set. That's working a lot, I'm telling you. She's staying in the back line. ARVIDSSON never pushing forward to recover the smash. And maybe she will block one, but not two. Oh, it's working a lot for Jess Castelló to get off the pressure. Instead of going with that B-board and the bandejas and that cross-court duel with Caro Navarro, well, this could be another option. See, that's not working. But this is, whenever she goes for power, and she has a lot of it, it's paying off. Jess Castelló and Marta Ortega saving the situation, closing the game and saving a risky situation. Sweden had an opportunity, 3 set points to get one away from Spain, the first one in the tournament. Great angle. That's a great angle from Navarro, working cross-court, forcing that lob to the middle from Jess Castelló. And if they have to go back, then no problem, because she has a lot of bounce. She has all the options, either to go with another lob, to go firm down the middle, or to play the angle. Apologizing, Carolina Navarro, giving a point for free. That was a hard shot that Jess Castillo was finding, trying to find.
50.
A chiquita of a back-end slicing volley.
Time.
30-15. Nicely done again.
40-50.
That lob to the middle is a no-go zone because Navarro is using that Piura over and over again. Not this time.
30.
Nice lob shot over Jess Castillo. She thought she had it, but she didn't. It's a game for Sweden. 6-5. And the tiebreak at least is secured.
In a game, eh?
Yes. Bra, stark. Ja. Man bara spelar varje boll. Liksom.
Inte tänkt så här mycket.
Nej, och det är liksom så här, inga problem. Vi är i det hela tiden. Så det är oavsett vad det står eller vilken boll det är, så bara spela den liksom. Grymt jobb här ju. Skitbra. Om du tänker på din sida och ligger på backhandspelaren.
O venta.
O sea, no jugarle todo ahí, pero variar sí. Y al final, si no, espera todo el rato la misma. Pago internacional.
Sobre todo porque
tirar o jugar más por abajo.
Sí, podéis jugar, o sea, tenéis margen, lo único es como que ahora mismo la situación está favorable porque van por arriba, si no habría más errores, ¿vale? Pero nosotros ahora mismo seguimos trabajando con esa actitud y esa determinación. No pasa nada si no sale, tenemos mucho margen en el partido. Pero como has hecho en el 5-4, ¿vale? Como has hecho en el 5-4. Si tenemos que ir por la derecha, vamos por la derecha. Por la derecha. No nos importa, ¿vale? Venga. Vamos, no tengamos prisa en la red, ataquemos con el cuerpo. Posición, chicas, va.
Sí, si la llegamos no pasa nada, la dejamos.
No, no la veo clara, la dejo pasar.
Sí, la dejas pasar y empezamos otra vez. Si es que va a salir, ¿vale? Pero necesitamos ponerle ahí un poquito ahí en la rueda del molino esta, ¿eh? Va.
Sí, totalmente.
Vamos, algo que va a salir.
Another mandatory game for Jess Castillo and Marta Ortega to go to the tiebreak and to see what happens in the penalties of Padel. If Sweden breaks, they have a set. The shot that's working, it's a flat smash down the line from Jess Castillo, again using it and getting the point. And you can see a black band in Ortega and Castillo's arms. That's because of Valencia's strategy from the FIP space that we have here in the broadcast. We also want to send all the support to the victims, the families and friends back in Valencia and also in Castilla-La Mancha. Big flood, big storm, the biggest in 60 years. A very nice detail from the Spanish Federation as well. 3 points in a row for Spain. No complications. 40-love and a chance to send it to a tiebreak. Not going to be in the first one.
50.
The same one.
Game, Spain.
Seems like there's an open door there in that direction. 6-6. Tiebreak. Oh, just in from Jess Castelló. Leaving on the edge. She went for the same smash again. Jess Castelló this time finding the net. Our first point of the tiebreak goes for Sweden. Spinning in the corner, Martita Ortega. Lucky break, a double lucky break for this player. ARVIDSSON, the name of the first set. Clipping the net, then going to the fence, and an awkward bounce for Jess Castelló. 2 points for Sweden, nothing for Spain. ARVIDSSON blocking the smash this time. Frustration in Jess Castelló.
3-0.
Observing how Sweden just becoming a yellow wall, returning every single shot.
Time.
3-0 for Sweden. They had already 3 set points. Make it 4. They're not missing. They're just not missing. So consistent today. And when you're playing against superstars like Jess Castelló and Marta Ortega, consistency is key. And today, I mean, we know already Carolina Navarro competing internationally for so many years. But ARVIDSSON, just surprising everyone how consistent she is in defense and in the offensive part of the game at the net. Good decision making, keeping the ball in play, placing it to the corner. Now an awkward ball, finding it closer and fit. Beautiful forehand from Martita Ortega, and finally Spain has won in the tiebreak. Nicely done again using the bounce. Carolina Navarro slicing the backhand.
Sweden.
If there's a player suffering in these matches, Jess Castelló. (5-1), only 2 points away from the set. Can they come back again? They saved already 3 set points, these two, Martita Ortega and Jess Castelló. And they will need something special. You just love to see it, the energy, the intensity from the Swedish team, the fans, and also feeling the support from everyone watching from home. To the net, Marta Ortega, 6-1 for Sweden.
6-1.
5 set points. Taking pictures of the moment, capturing what could be history here. For the first time in the entire World Championships, Spain with the back against the wall. Very clear that Jess Castelló is the one to go for. And there you have it. Set for Sweden. 7 games to 6. History making here for Carolina Navarro and ARVIDSSON. Choosing to believe this could be one of the moments of the FIP World Padel Championships. To the benches we go, and after this, the second set.
Jag är för de ska ju inte få förlora en boll, känner de.
Nej, det är, alltså, de vill nästan inte ha den.
Jag är jättenervös. Jag ska bara upp med lobbarna. Ja. Ja.
Ja, bara högt upp.
Det är inte lätt slå smash. Men... Nej, men man ser, blir den hög så tvekar hon. Ja.
Han flyttar bara där när de spelar rakt.
Jättebra,
på backenspelaren.
Ja, Sofia,
Ja.
Stark där, 5-4-40-0. Och sen stark. Vad har vi med oss nu?
Vi ska bli lugnt här. Ja. Tenga vi spelar nu tredje set. Tercero. Tercer. Tenga det blir nu
0-0. Ja. Absolut.
Kör vi här?
Behöver något mer, Karo?
Kör för.
Ja.
Tack så mycket.
Behöver du något soffan?
Om du kan göra den.
Jag fixar. Ja.
Lite kaffe.
7 games to 6 for Sweden. Two of the biggest buildings close to Lusail. The stats: 56 minutes for Sweden to win the first one, breaking twice. Same for Spain, but getting a lot less of unforced errors. 30 for Spain, only 17 for Sweden. And again, the consistency in this kind of matches is key in order to at least have a chance against two players that were in the finals in Premier Padel last week in New Giza. Jess Castello struggling today, and good decision making, good strategy from Carolina Navarro and ARVIDSSON going only towards that side. Marta Ortega is barely playing any balls. Because when she does it, she does this. She finds answers. During the group phase, we were enjoying in each series the 3 matches. Here, as of the quarterfinals, it's not mandatory. If the series is 2-0, the third match may not be played if one of the captains doesn't want to, or by a decision from the International Padel Federation, the FIP. If the third match delays the next match, in case of the center court, it would be, for example, if it delays the match between Chile and Argentina more than 1.5 hours. Blocking everything, ARVIDSSON. $15-30, yeah, this could be the day of the tournament. Just a quick update in the other courts. France winning the first match, Colombo and Ginier beating Fernandez and Gaspar. That's very important because the winner of that series will face in the semis the winner of these two. Argentina already securing the win against the Netherlands. Osorio, Vidaurria, the couple winning the first match. Brea and Jensen winning the second one. They are playing actually the third one. For Argentina, it's also a good idea because they want their 3 teams to have some minutes spending time together on court, thinking already in the semi-finals and maybe in the finals.
40-30.
Italy already securing as well the spot in the next round in the semis. Orsi and Casali winning the first match. Stellato and Susarello the second one. Ortega and Jess Castello winning the first game. 1-0. From the position 9-16, Germany beating in the first match of the day to Uruguay. The second is on the way. Uruguay winning the first set. Belgium beating Egypt, winning the first 2 matches. US 1-0 up against Denmark, and Japan beating Chile 1-0. Everything to be decided. And also we have the lineups for the men. In the center court, we'll have a strange couple for Argentina, Martín Dineno and Federico Chingoto sharing the court. I would say or guess that Chingoto is going to be the one playing on the backhand. Stupa and Sanyo Gutierrez and Livac Chosas. Tapia is not playing today, getting some rest.
Out. Love 15.
Seems like Spain is trying something different, getting that reaction. Good save there from Marta Ortega. A physicality again, paying off.
Out.
Long from Navarro.
Love 30.
Heating up Ortega and Castello.
Alt.
Spain only lost 11 games in 7 matches prior to this one. And just in the first set, Sweden got 7 out of them. That shows you how good they are today, Navarro and ARVIDSSON. 3 break points here for Castelló and Ortega. Bad news for Sweden. You would expect that at some point Ortega and Castelló will rise the level. They need it. That's a shot that Castelló has been using throughout the entire match. Break for Spain.
Spain leads by 2 games to love.
The ball going por 3. The hardest shot in paddle, if you ask me. The por 3 down the line from the backhand side. Too far away from the ball, Marta Ortega.
50. Out. 15 on. Holds. (30-15).
30-15. Burying it down, no bounce at all after hitting the back wall. Not finding the sweet spot, Marta Ortega hitting the ball behind the body line, and that's why it flew forever. But whenever they can, whenever they see that the lob is medium or short, they go towards ARVIDSSON. But now with Víbora, it's better with a flat shot because he's staying in the back. Like this. Very clear the plan here.
40-30.
40-30. Navarro's not getting any participation in the second set. Clipping the net, but going to the fence. To the net, Jess Castelló. Break point for Sweden, just like in the first set.
Sweden.
Ortega Castelló breaking for the first time, and then it was immediately after that game, the reaction from ARVIDSSON and Navarro. Here, same situation, Spain taking the lead. They could lose it right away. Touch from Navarro, saving the point. Side wall. Haha. Close to perfection, but not enough.
Deuce.
Big run from Navarro to the net after this smash from Ortega. She went for the touch through the door, not quite get it. Spain saving the break point.
Advantage spin.
Arvidsson should push forward. Lucky break for Arvidsson. She will take it. She will take it. And they will take it too. The Swedish fans supporting the team in the championships in Cagliari, in the European Championships, and now in the World Cup. So beautiful to see how the sport is growing and bringing fans specifically for a paddle tournament. That was not happening a few years ago. But now we have people from different countries just flying to Doha to enjoy this tournament. What a save from Arvidsson. What a save from Arvidsson, and then the forehand between Ortega and Castello from Carolina Navarro.
Advantage
Another
Sweden.
break point for Sweden.
Time.
To the net, Navarro. Ah, that hurts.
Deuce.
That hurts. It was a big chance for Sweden. She tried to go again in the middle. She saw an open door. She found the net on the way. Back to deuce, number 4 of this long game. And they will have another chance.
Advantage
Another break
Sweden.
point.
Fault.
The only shot that works today.
Deuce.
Back to deuce. Number 5 of this long game again. And it's more important than what it looks. Big difference, especially from the mental point of view for Spain to be up in the second set after getting that break in the previous game, rather than losing the serve again. Big power hit from Jess Castello, and now the advantage goes for Spain.
Advantage Spain.
Going too far away for that ball, Caro Navarro. She had to go back, push to the net, and get exposed. Castello, she's going to finish the job. 3-0 for Spain, saving 3 break points.
Spain leads by 3
The second
games
set,
to love.
Spain on top.
Va a empezar a pesar y con cabeza, como estamos haciendo. Cuando hay que tomar decisión, tómala y ya está. Y si se queda en la cinta o tal, no pasa nada. Está perfecto, ¿vale? Muy bien sacado.
Sí, bien atentas ahí en la...
Sí, hay que estar muy atentas.
La red, porque es que están tocando cada bola.
Sí. Ah, pues luego se están entrando por esto y... Pero hay que insistir un pelín más, falta un pelín.
Sí,
¿Vale? Vamos 3-0, ¿eh? Vamos 3-0 con trabajo, pero vamos 3-0 arriba, chicas. Venga. En cuanto hemos aplicado un poquito de la táctica, y ahora va a empezar a pesar un poquito, cuanto más pase el tiempo, va a empezar a pesar allí piernas. ¿Vale? Así que nosotros vamos preparadas, ¿eh?
Sí, Andrés nos sirve para jugar cada vez mejor.
Vamos, no bajemos la intensidad física ni un momento, ¿eh? Vale. Venga. Muy bien trabajado. Súper importante sacar adelante este juego, chicas.
Sí.
Muy importante. Venga.
Vamos a hacer otro break, ¿eh?
Vamos, claro que sí. Claro que sí. Venga. Acordaos lo único, o sea, por poner un detalle, ¿vale? Porque hay veces que hemos atacado sobre la derecha, la hemos atacado muy bien, pero a la misma velocidad, las dos, ¿vale? Hemos hecho 3 fuertes, pam, pam, pam. Aplicar un pequeñito cambio de ritmo a veces, ¿vale?
Me parece, es cierto que... De volea yo creo más fácil que metamos peso. Sí, ahí sí, de por arriba, jodido, ya no conseguir que la bola baje.
Sí, pero yo prefiero al revés, a veces a ralentizar. En vez de pegar tortazo y luego chancletazo.
West Bay in Doha, and that drone has to be flying really high because the skyline, something very impressive, the buildings that we have here in Doha. High assist lob from Jess Castello, already a break up. Spain in the second set, needing a reaction after losing the first one in the tiebreak. Long glass finder. Aggressive paddle again from Jess Castello and Marta Ortega. In the first set, they were just trying to resist and maybe go and bet for the long run, but since ARVIDSSON and Navarro are so solid, so steady today, they're changing towards more an aggressive play style, playing firm, being sharp. Shorter points, and it's working.
Fifteen 30.
Artio. Marta is having a tough mentally game. Whenever you see how a team is going towards your teammate and you have less balls to play, you need the consistency, the ability to understand that you don't have to go for more. Not get the frustration and just keep the way you do. Another por tres. Carolina Navarro saves it. Exiting the court 1 second before Jess Castello was already preparing for the smash. There she goes, running forward. And then the cross touch to the net. No bounce. Unstoppable Carolina Navarro. They have one game on the board on set number 2, Sweden.
Spain leads by 3 games to 1.
And recovery from Caro Navarro and the smash from ARVIDSSON could be a confidence booster for the Swedish team. But Marta Ortega is carrying the team, stepping forward. And that's not good for the program for Sweden. Not quite getting the bounce.
Very love.
ARVIDSSON thought that the ball was opening up, but it went straight. Always tricky to read the bounce off the corner, an union between the back wall and the sidewall. And even more for tennis player joining paddle. Big jump of that ball.
40 love.
40 love, clean game for Spain.
Also. 40-15.
Por tres from Jess Castello. No pickup this time from Caro Navarro. Game for Spain. 4-1 up.
By 4 games to 1.
Vill du fysio? Ja, fysio.
Vill du ha fysio?
Nej. Det är en break. En. Kör vi. En break.
Tror vi på det. Tror vi på det.
Kör vi nu?
Ja. Bra. Ska fixa en sån från Lena, eller?
Ja.
En från Lena. Va?
Kör vi nu? Vill du en shot till pain?
Nej, jag tror det är lite kramp i vaden, lite så. Ja. Men det är okej, det är okej.
Okej.
Det gör inte ont, det är bara liksom...
Kör vi Sofia?
Ja. Tror vi på det. Fortsätter vi. Lång match, lång match.
Lång match, det är en break.
Ja.
En break.
Fixa till nästa.
Kör vi nu? Ja, kör vi nu?
Kan vi Sverige? Bra, varje boll.
A tope estoy, ¿eh? Energéticamente estoy como si estuviera jugando ahí. Venga, va.
Ay, que la tira.
Ahora te lo limpio.
Net for serve.
We're back from the center court. And just remember that after this series, we'll have Argentina and Chile for the men. Argentina playing for the first time in the center court. Second for Chile. They played it on the first day. In that matchup against Qatar, the locals.
15 love.
Miscommunication between Jess Castelló and Marta Ortega. This is what happens with new teams. Yes, they played together a few matches. But still, you never know if it's going to be you or me, the one going for the ball in the middle.
$30-15.
30-15. ARVIDSSON resisting in the baseline, and then when she had the chance to squeeze the ball between the fence and Jess Castelló, she pushed it too wide. The last final from Jess Castelló, 40-15 Sweden. A double chance to make it 4-2. Caro Navarro gets it. It's a game for Sweden. 4-2, another hold for the Swedish team.
Spain leads by 4 games to 2.
You gotta love the energy from the Swedish fans. To the net, ARVIDSSON. In the previous ball, she went for a flat shot with the forehand, the one finding the fence. This time, she sliced it like a katana. Doesn't make it over the top of the net. Finding the corner, Marta Ortega.
30-11.
Compliments from Caro Navarro. You can hear the bien. Nice. Just after that shot from Marta Ortega. 30-love. So far, the serving teams are dominant. Spain getting that break at the beginning of the second set. And after that, just maintaining the difference. 5-2 for Spain. One game away from sending this to a third and final set.
Spain leads by 5 games to 2.
El objetivo de intentar, vamos a intentar romper, vamos a intentar.
Si me había jodido el resto de la volea, que tampoco la
Claro, no pasa nada. Quiero decirte, han conseguido ganar 2 juegos con su saque. Ya está, todo lo demás.
Sí, no, medio lo tenemos, ¿sabes? Pero
sí, está perfecto. Ahora mismo estamos donde queremos. Ven. Ven. Hablándonos mucho, chicas, hablándonos mucho, ¿vale? Normal, que de vez en cuando haya un poco de confusión en el medio, ¿vale? Por intentar ayudar una a la otra, o sea que ningún problema, ¿vale?
Ya. Sí, porque además es que las dos decimos voy.
Claro, no, y bien, queriendo ayudar, la otra, o sea, está perfecto. Está todo dentro de lo que toca.
Sí, no, pues somos las que ya se acostumbran a ir y
sí, ya también, tampoco, o sea, no nos pidamos más de lo que... Está perfecto. Va que está funcionando mucho mejor los cambios de ritmo, chicas, ¿eh? Eso me está gustando. Si tú ves que te tienes que tirar alguna dejada porque la ves muy pegada atrás, tíratela. Sí, con total confianza, de verdad que, Total confianza en vosotros.
4 points away from winning the second set, Spain. First one for Sweden, 7-6. In a nice performance from Navarro and ARVIDSSON.
New balls.
ARVIDSSON serving. Marta Ortega de Chiquita, the push from Jess Castelló, and the finish from Marta Ortega. First point for Spain.
50.
There's absolutely no way that's going in. What a block from Jess Castelló. Another por tres. No, it doesn't go out, doesn't climb the top of the fence. But it's still a winner
No,
from Jess
30.
Castelló, having a much better second set. 30 love. That block was something special. She was just using the racket as a shield, and somehow she hit the ball to the other side of the net. Which is what you have to do in this sport, right? Rule number one. Not like this. It has to bounce before the back wall. Love 40. 3 break points for Ortega Castelló, which means that Spain has 3 set points. Changing, going down the line, Jess Castelló, ARVIDSSON saving it. Into the sky it goes a lot. Glass fighter from Carolina Navarro, just like this. Marta Ortega and Jess Castelló closing the second set. And we'll have a third and final chapter of this story.
Procent. Kör vi?
Alltså om du behöver dra först på nätspelarna och sen lobba om de står och hänger. Svårt att droppa alltid, men du har ju också bra med din tvåhandsbäcken. Kan få ner den.
Ja, men exakt.
Vi har inte lobbat bra.
Nej, detta sättet lobbar jag dåligt. Så det är det som skiljer.
Precis. Ja.
Bra. Ja. Bra.
Jag ska lobba bra nu.
Ja.
Ja.
Kör vi? Vi kan det. Vi kan.
Ja, vi tror på det.
Så nära och hänger i varje game.
Sen på dem.
Precis.
Sen på dem.
Bra.
Kör vi Sofia? Kör vi? Ja. Kom igen. Kom igen. Kom igen.
Jajamän.
Vill du pröva något för? Är det okej med? Ja. Om man säger till så kallar vi den så.
Absolut.
No?
Nej. Sí, por favor. Sí, no te quería. Från början, nu var jag bort. Ja.
Du ska vila.
Jag vill.
Vila.
Ja, exakt. Det behövs.
Kör vi? Vi kan göra det.
Ja. Samma sida. Lite mer
One set for Sweden, one set for Ortega Castelló. 7-6, 6-2. Everything to be decided in the third set. And if Spain wins it, they will have a spot in the top 4. They will have a place in the semifinals. 32 minutes, Castelló and Ortega breaking twice and saving 3 break points. This time less than 4 serves, 12-14 and 18-6 winners. That's the difference. The balance showing clear difference. 3 times more for Spain. Ortega serving, and off the way we go. This could be the end of the series, or hopes on for Sweden.
Volt.
Volleying to the corner, Jess Castelló. The smash, small touch from Navarro. And that's going to be out of the court. Out of bounds from ARVIDSSON, first point. And also the second one for Spain, 30-love.
Up. 40-love.
Third 1-2.
Game Spain.
Game for Spain, a hold to love for Castelló and Ortega, starting the third set with the right foot. Let's see if they can survive the attack from Spain. ARVIDSSON and Navarro would be very important for them to try to get this game in the second set. It was a 3-0 lead at the beginning from Spain. They have to avoid the same thing to happen, because if not, the difference is going to be getting larger and larger. The thing is that it feels like Castelló and Marta Ortega are finally understanding how to play this match. That's a high lob from Jess Castelló. Sweden staying back. Small touch from Marta Ortega. Unprotected ARVIDSSON, but saving it. I mean, a point that had everything. Caro Navarro just diving, getting some protection from the net. He was so exposed. She was so exposed.
Love 50.
And at the end, another flat smash here. She was just trying to avoid that shot from Marta Ortega. Then again, but this time cross court for Marta Ortega, apologizing, taking the point. Looking better now for Spain. Nice bajada de pared from Caro Navarro. Both Marta Ortega and Jess Castelló were waiting in the baseline. And the option for Caro Navarro was just to touch the ball and to go to the net. But she tried to go for a bit more power, slicing it, forcing that bajada de pared, putting a bit of a danger in the... also taking the risk. And it was the right decision, because Marta Ortega and Jess Castelló were expecting a softer bajada de pared. Opening the racket, Marta Ortega, saving everything, ARVIDSSON, saving everything, ARVIDSSON, 30-15.
30-15.
Another high lob from Jess Castelló. So smart, so intelligent. Carolina Navarro, she saw that Castelló was pushing to the net. Easy touch, finding Castelló.
15.
This is a high lob. Then Castelló goes to the net. Carolina Navarro sees her. Serve touch. Easy movement, no risk at all. And the 40-15 for Sweden. Unstoppable.
Game
Awkward ball
Sweden.
for Marta Ortega. Close to the back wall.
One
For
game
Sweden,
on.
one apiece. Night is falling. We started the series during the daylight. Now we have the sunset. Lights are on here in the center court of this
15 love.
Khalifa International Tennis and Squash Complex. It was all about Arvidsson this point. A rocket off the two-hand backhand, then the angle to the fence.
15 all.
And the third touch, the final one, a smash down the line. Simon Vasquez watching the game, and the entire Swedish crew. That was a penalty without a goalkeeper for Marta Ortega.
30,
Every time
15.
they can, they both go with flat smash towards Arvidsson. Ari Sanchez winning the first point for Spain. Now watching their teammates.
Wait, please.
This time Arvidsson was able to block, to put the ball to the other side of the net, but Marta Ortega had all the options. Small miscommunication between Ortega and Castelló. However, they survive. No dunk from Marta Ortega. She could have sent the ball por cuatro. To the net, Arvidsson.
40-15.
She didn't miss so many of those today. She's always so smart going to the sidewall or to the fence. Good angle she creates. Not this time though.
Game
This time
Spain.
going to the other side. Game for
Spain leads
Spain.
by
Retaking
2
the lead in
games
third
to
set. 2-1.
¿Los focos no están muy fuertes?
Sí, está deslumbrado. Está deslumbrando un poquito.
Para mí está demasiado fuerte el
Y a mí me
foco.
molesta que cuando tiramos el globo, la bajada de pared de
Que
ellas, no veo con lo de...
Lo de atrás tampoco se ve.
Con las putas letras.
Sí, Carlos se ha quedado un par de veces ciega también con lo del
Me
los
puse
LEDs.
un agua fría, pero...
Igual, vamos a plantearnos el objetivo este de intentar
Dale, ahora
romper.
saca la otra.
Sí, ¿eh? Va. Y no salgamos lo de la táctica, ¿eh?
Ya.
No le
No le demos
mandemos
volumen ahora.
energéticamente
Va.
porque hay mucho disfrute, ¿eh? No tiene nada que ver, ¿me entendéis? Sí. Vale, vamos a jugar
Vale.
tácticamente lo que toca. Vamos a ir a lo práctico. Sin salirnos
Me pasa
mucho.
la otra, le he tirado 2 dejadas, ha llegado bien.
Sí,
una
sí.
me la ha metido aquí así.
Estaba bien tirada. Ha llegado, ya se la ha sacado así, ¿vale?
No, de locos la cantidad de bolas que está sacando.
Sí. No, la chica está haciendo un papelón, ¿eh? Pero no nos importa, ¿vale?
Dale, vamos a romper ahora.
Vale, vamos. Venga, acordaros que los cambios de ritmo, a veces, aunque le juegues despacito,
Sí, a
veces es mejor.
¿Sabes?
Sí, volea.
Sí, porque le juegas una despacito, no sabes si dejar pared, no dejar pared, y luego viene pam, chancletazo, y ahí es donde genera confusión. Lo otro lo queda como un ángel. Vamos, Martín, ¿sí? Venga, a ver si rompemos aquí.
To the net, Caro Navarro. The court was wide empty. Both Jess Castelló and Marta Ortega were waiting. Just a matter of touching the ball, but again, she's always trying to put some more risk into that one. She went for the fence. And love 15. Oh, la 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 la. Yes, yes, yes.
15-0.
Very unique two-hand backhand serve, and then the volley down there, squeezing it between Jess Castelló and Marta Ortega. The biggest weapons for Spain today are that shot and then Marta Ortega's volleys. Jess Castelló's been using it all day long. Again, the two-hand backhand serve. (15-40). Spain will have 2 break points in the third set for the first time. The most important moment of the match so far. Sofia ARVIDSSON serving Ortega the lob. Down the line, Jess Castelló using the backhand and taking the Swedish serve. 3-1. Ortega Castelló. That bandeja gave too much bounce, and whenever you have a player like Jess Castelló so aggressive, that's going to be punished. Jess, the rulo. Ortega letting it fly. She uses the bounce. The chiquita. And the angle through the door from Caro Navarro.
Love 15.
Look at that, using the spin, bouncing backwards. Now the middle, Marta Ortega. Now the miscommunication goes for the Swedish team. 15-0. After this match, we will have the men. We will have Argentina and Chile face to face. And by the way, we already have the lineup. We will have the first match, Martín Dineno and Federico Chingotto. Chingotto going to the backhand side of the court. And then they will be facing Walker and Muñoz Campos. After, in the second tier, we will have Stupa and Sancho Gutiérrez facing Valdés and Molina. To finish the day with Livac and Chozas versus Martinez and Valdivieso. Coming back to this match, 30-15. Now 40-15. Answering.
40-15.
Before it was Caro Navarro. And now it's Jess Castelló with the drop shot. Getting better through the match. Castelló struggling a lot in the first set. but then finding the answers and the places to go for. To the net, Marta Ortega, 40-30.
40-30.
Long return, great serve from Marta Ortega, good enough to win another game. 4-1 Spain, getting closer and closer to the semi-finals.
En break, eh?
Ja. Och lite mer energi i returen bara. Flyger den lilla biten. På dem.
De lob de nu veo där, no? Ja. Vi ska lova. Och till mitten. Ja. Och till mitten.
Mitten också, ja.
Hon kan inte slå högt i en lob på mitten, jag tänker.
Ja.
Men vi ska försöka göra bättre.
Ja,
du hör här. Kör vi, kör
Lob också diagonal över din.
Ja.
Kör vi nu,
Det är bra jobbat. Varje poäng här oavsett vad det står liksom. Var med.
Det är en game, en break. En break.
Ja. Stänger styrt. Exakt. Varje boll.
Yo servar.
Ja.
Vamos, eh.
Ja, han har gamet upp.
Back in mood.
Exakt.
Back in mood.
Ja, kör vi på det. Ja, måste det.
Sista energi, eh.
Ja.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, could have been the last time that we went to the benches. For that to happen, Spain needs to get a break. If not, Sweden will be getting closer. 4-1, Jess Castello, Marta Ortega. That's a nice lob from Marta Ortega, clipping that top of the 4 meters fence.
Love 50.
Making it really awkward for ARVIDSSON. Now the angle from Jess Castello, I'm telling you, she struggled in the first set, but now she's on fire.
30.
These players, they know how to find the solutions to the problems. Oh, changing the pace, going down the line, Marta Ortega. That's so hard to do. Whenever
40.
there's a double bounce on the wall, the normal thing to do is to go cross-court with a lob or just with a flat shot, but never down the line. Requires a lot of skills to do that, and she did it to perfection.
Game Spain.
Game Spain flying.
Spain leads by 5.
5-1, serving not for the match, but for the semi-finals. Chiquita from Castello opening the angle. ARVIDSSON, Ortega the effort. Nothing flowing now for Carolina Navarro and ARVIDSSON. Spain will have a spot in the semi-finals. No block from ARVIDSSON. That was a rocket from Jess Castello. Great off the wall smash. 30 love.
That's 30-15
now. In Grandstand 2, France 1, Portugal 1. Very important because the winner of that series will face Spain in the semi-finals. If Spain finishes the job here, 3 match points. Marta Ortega goes with a smash, cross court.
40-15.
And after a long battle, after a great performance from Sweden, Spain has a spot within the top 4 in this 2024 FIP World Padel Championships. Oh, the scoreboard was bad. You have to close it now. I thought it was a 40 love. Drop shot. Opening the racket. That just shut me down. I apologize. Still a match point. Castello working with patience in the middle, and yes, now it is game, set, and match for Spain. 7-6 in the first set for ARVIDSSON and Navarro, playing a magnificent game today. But then the reaction from Ortega and Castello, 6-2 in the second one and 6-1 in the third and final set. This to give space, this to give a spot in the semi-finals to the current world champions. The dream team is still alive here in Doha. Jess Castello, Marta Ortega, Ari Sánchez, Paula José María, Gemma TRIAY, Claudia Fernández, Ale Salazar, and Isiara Montes, alongside Bea González. They will be fighting for another semi-final, for another spot, to be the queens in the world. Another look at the final match point. Big shout out to Sweden, especially to Caro Navarro and to Sofia ARVIDSSON. That was a heck of a match. The only team so far to win a set against the current world champions. Fantastic performance, making it so hard for Marta Ortega and Jess Castello, but at the end they were too much. Finding the answers in the right moment, Jess Castello and Marta Ortega. Now it will be in a second time for the official interview. We'll have the entire Spanish roster.
Celebration of their victory here in their birth in the semi-finals.
Impressive match. The rest of the team is coming. I can see Paula José María. Happy birthday, Paula, by the way. Bea González. Claudia Fernández there on the back, Ari Sánchez. Everyone is happy, and that's the beauty of it. It's not only about your team, it's only not only about your team, it's only about an entire country. Spain is in the semi-finals, and now they will have to wait what happens between Portugal and France. 1 game per side in that court. 22 minutes in the third set. 2 breaks for Ortega and Castello, smashing 4 times, 1 for ARVIDSSON Navarro. 11-6 winners and only 5 on first errors for Ortega and Castello, getting better in this stat. They were missing too much at the beginning, but then they got better, and that's the reason why they are in the semi-finals.
Courtesy of the QTF. Congratulations and thank you very much.
The match summary:
here tonight.
6-7, 6-2, and 6-1. The balance goes to Spain in terms of the winners. More or less the same amount of unforced errors, but that aggressive play style, especially that Jess Castello has, was the key as of the second set to move on to the next phase of this World Padel Championships. Time for celebrations. Tiempo de sonrisas, de alegría y de felicidad. The cake for the birthday girl, Paula José María, the number 1, celebrating her birthday in a big way. She didn't play today. She will save the energy for the weekend, for the semis, and maybe, why not, for the finals. No celebration. Just a picture with a cake. Nice detail again from the organization. Claudia Fernández, Ari Sánchez, Iciar Montes, Paula José María, Bea González, Gemma Triay, Marta Ortega, Ale Salazar, and Jess Castello. What a team they have. I mean, it's impressive. And also the players not coming here. Spain has a big bench also. Players like Pati Yaguno, like Lucia Sainz, like Andrea Ustero, like Alejandra Alonso, Tamara Ricardo, many others not participating. But also some options for Iciar Montes. Quarterfinals are on here in Doha, in Qatar. Spain beating 2-0 Sweden, getting a spot in the semis. And now for us, it's going to be time for the interview. But then, don't go away, because we will kick off the men quarterfinals. We'll have Argentina and Chile. A very unique couple kicking off for Argentina, Martín Dineno and Fede Chingoto. We will see how Federico Chingoto goes to the backhand side of the court. The female road to the final. Spain already in the semis. Argentina and Italy as well on the right side of the court. We will have that match between Argentina and Italy. Both of them winning every single match in their matchup, in their encounter. Only one spot available within the top four for France or for Portugal. If Portugal moves on, we will maybe have Sophie Araujo facing Marta Ortega, which could be very strange for them, but also very special as they play together throughout the season. And they just won the New Giza P2 1 week ago. Waiting for the team, waiting for the roster. In the center court of this Khalifa International Squash and Tennis Complex, waiting for the winners and also getting ready for the next quarterfinal series. Good thing also for Spain about winning 2-0 is that
now, friends, please direct your attention
a lot of
to
energy.
the entrance to center court for an interview with today's winners through to the semifinals. Team Spain
getting ready for the semifinals and the finals. We are with Barbara Vitantonio and the winners of the match.
Around the world.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, with these amazing quarterfinals here in the FIP World Padel Championships Qatar 2024. Y felicitaciones a la selección femenina española que ya se encuentra en las semifinales de este mundial. Gran trabajo, chicas. Iciar, obviamente, desde los bancos dando las indicaciones. Obviamente, feliz cumpleaños, Paula José María. Ya has festejado. Quiero escuchar, no tenemos tanto tiempo, pero sí quiero escuchar algunas declaraciones de parte vuestra, porque nunca es fácil, Martín, llegar hasta esta instancia, porque por más que ustedes son la selección campeona defensora, hay que jugar los partidos. Y hoy tuvieron enfrente a una selección que también les hizo las cosas muy duras y tuvieron que trabajar. ¿Cómo estás?
¿Qué tal, Bárbara? Sí, sabemos que contra Carol siempre es muy difícil y me gustaría también aprovechar para congratulate Sofia. I think she played a really good match and it's so great to see you again in the court. So it's been a pleasure playing against them too. Y darle la enhorabuena a Carola porque es impresionante, cada día juega mejor y cuando juega con su país, con Suecia, yo creo que saca ahí una vena más fuerte incluso. Nos ha costado un poquito empezar, ellas han jugado fenomenal en los momentos así más clave y luego bueno, pues yo creo que ya hemos conseguido coger la directa y jugar mucho mejor, que es lo que nos quedamos.
Claro que sí, eso es lo importante. ¿Cómo estás pasando tu cumple, Paula José María?
No, bueno, la verdad que muchísimas gracias a la
Thanks for the federation and the organization for this detail. I'm super happy to be sharing this moment with the entire team.
Que la verdad que es un placer, chicas. Gracias.
It's an honor.
Felicitaciones a todas. Bueno, terminan con este festejo, lógicamente, la selección española que jugará entonces las semifinales de este mundial. Iciar, ¿querés agregar algunas palabras después de llegar a esta instancia?
No, la verdad que lo primero felicitar al equipo sueco, a todas las jugadoras. Sentimos mucho que no nos ha dado tiempo a jugar el tercer match, pero en especial la enhorabuena al trabajo que han hecho hoy mis jugadoras. Han sabido sufrir, han sacado un partido que estaba muy complicado adelante. Así que bueno, de aquí a mañana y en el momento presente.
Muchas gracias, chicas. Felicitaciones y a festejar. Nosotros nos despedimos, pero hay más, por supuesto, como siempre, después, en un ratito.
the winners, the Spanish team making it to the semis. And as Barbara said, don't go away because we have more paddle in this center court. We have Argentina, we have Chile. Thanks again for joining from wherever you're watching.
But at this time,
enjoying the quarters of these FIP World Paddle Championships Qatar 2024. Don't move, go grab something to drink, something to eat, and keep enjoying the quarters. Enjoy the Argentina-Chile in the men's quarterfinals.
For Fan Patrol, hopefully we'll see them again a little bit later on tonight. We got an opportunity to win even more prizes from the QATAR Tennis Federation. First, thank you so much for joining us on night 4 of the FIP World Paddle Championships QATAR 2024. Coming up next, tonight's quarterfinal match featuring 11-time world champions Argentina as they take on Chile. That match is coming up here in the next 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere.